Sort it out. That's good. Let's get some, I don't know, let's have some sad music because I'm sad. It's true, I'm opening packs. I bought these mostly so I could talk about the packs that I don't have. My Japanese Shiny Star Vs have not gotten here. I've now emailed that supplier a couple of times. Here, wow, I'll get the sad music going first. Yeah, it's sad. The song's called Melancholia, so that's how you know how sad it is. Yeah, I just haven't been able to get back to them. I mean, I assume that they speak English because Japan generally has English as like a thing that people have to learn as a like part of their base curriculum. So I would, hope that they would get back to me. But it's also the new year, so they may not get back to me till Monday, and I'm not going to try to get any refunds or anything until Tuesday or Wednesday potentially. But I've also got some potentially good news. I got some other stuff coming up, but I'm not going to talk too much about that because I'd like that to be a surprise. And just in case I got skamazed, which it doesn't look like. It's looking pretty legit so far. All right. This time around, since there's so few, I kind of wanted to just like show you guys the whole process here. Just because it's going to be only 11 packs to open. Just kind of, like I said, just kind of fun, low chill, sad kind of deal. And when I went into the dollar store today, we were grabbing some lunch, dinner, and like dunch, yeah. And I'm like just checking stuff out. These are really curved, by the way. These are super curved, like super like bendy, bento, whatever. But yeah, just like always, I ask, can I check these out? Can I look at these? Can I do stuff with these? And I'm like, yeah, fine, whatever. And like I'm showing you guys my low variance, but the lower variance was like at 7.52. So like honestly, this is not bad at all. Not bad at all. And yeah, you'll see things start to jump up quite a bit. So you go from 7.52 to the like these numbers, and it's just pretty crazy. And you'll see how big the numbers get as we go. And as always, just like I said, I was just talking about getting permission. Always get permission for these kinds of things. People say it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, and I've never found that to be true.
That's just rude.
Well, rude. See how big that number jumped up there. It's a matter of rudeness, sure, but being polite, that's important. But to me, it's more a matter of like, do you want to continue to do business with this group, this company?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of where it's like rude.
And here's the last one. Yeah, very disrespectful. Here's the last one. It is quite a bit heavier, as you'll see. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice variance there. We'll get into the small ones, work our way up here. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yeah. And hopefully I'll have something open by the end of the next week, or showcase kind of. And maybe the Japanese cards are just a little delayed by Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the New Year's. Maybe I got to give it 3 more days than the estimated delivery date of the 31st. So it might come mid next week. So that's why I said I'm going to kind of wait before I get eBay involved and have them get me a return of my money. Which, I would really prefer that the seller just reach out to me, because I've emailed them twice now, and I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, like it's the holidays, whatnot, and I'm willing to be chill about things, but they really got to get back to me soon, because it's making me a little antsy. I mean, these are so hard. These are so tight and so hard to open when you don't have them like slightly open here. You got to kind of open them up a little bit on the back side. Okay. They just got a weird little ad in these things. They're so funny. Okay, Grubbin. Oops. wrong. Growlithe. So that's why these low mid variant or these high mid variance ones aren't that good, because I'm pretty sure they put some of these guys in to mess with you. But could be good at any one now. I don't really know. I mean, I did switch it up so till it jumps from like the 8.7s to the 8.16. I did flip them around, so just 3 more of these potentially not very good packs. Didn't buy too many today. I just wanted to buy enough so I could commiserate with why things haven't been awesome over the holidays like I thought. That my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and it was within the delivery date for those Japanese cards. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to have a birthday where I just hung out, open up some Japanese cards, which are my favorite alternate language cards to buy, and I just didn't get the opportunity, so it's a little sad. Pick. This lighting's a little intense. Yeah, I'm not expecting much from these next two, if we're being perfectly honest. But I always like to buy the lower, I guess it's the higher middle variants, just because, you know, science and whatnot. It's good to have, you know, not just some sort of idea about things. It's good to get data, not just have some idea of how things are going to be, because they're not always going to be that way necessarily. But it seems to be lining up that the heavier ones in the dollar store packs are. Here's one last of the light guys before we get into the good ones, potentially good ones. I opened that one just completely dumb. Oh no, what did I do here? Oh my gosh. I messed up and I accidentally went to a different thing here. We'll get the audio figured out in a second while I open this pack. Oh no, don't have sad music to be sad by.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it was chill. It's chill vibes. Completely mutilated this pack though. Yeah. Last of the wimpy packs anyways. Crab roller. Where is the darn audio? Okay, there we go. We'll get back to the sad mood here in just a second. Sad. Go a few down there. Make sure that I'm at the bottom or near where we were at. This is probably it. Good enough. Okay. Oh, hey, there's an Eevee. That's a pretty good art on that Eevee. Potentially worth something. I'll look into that. Maybe not on stream, but... Okay, now we're getting to that 8.16 I showed you guys earlier, and it goes all the way up to 8.27, I think 8.26. I think I weighed it once earlier and it said 8.29, so it's kind of really based on where I'm measuring it. Like this soft material here kind of messes with the stuff a little bit. So I mean, if you're gonna be weighing stuff, packs or whatever, make sure that you've got a consistent surface that you're measuring everything on, because if you measure on one surface and you go to a different surface and start measuring again thinking you're going to get, you know, consistent results, that's actually not very sound for measuring stuff. I think that even works for measuring yourself on like some of those digital scales. Oh, there you go. Like I said, the second you get into the higher weight stuff, I knew this was going to be good stuff. I pretty much, I guaranteed you guys, so there you go. There's a rare holofoil, a $1 pack that definitely paid for itself, and a Torcat. That's a nice looking card actually. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve this bad boy up real quick. Not that it'll take long, since we only have. I was a little disappointed that I only pulled like that. That's 1 of 7 in the higher variants. But somebody had already picked through the box. Well, probably several people had picked through the box. That's what it looked like. But you know, you take what you can get. And I started pulling these 8 point whatever's out, and I started getting excited, and I was like, oh, 8.7, that's good. 8.7, like that's good. And then I saw the 8.16, you know, and I saw my first 8.20. I was like, oh my goodness, there's where the good cards are. I got to get those for sure. And like I said, I picked up the lower ones thinking these aren't gonna have anything good in them. And I'm probably from this point on, just because I've had enough experience, I'm probably not going to buy those anymore, just when I get like a really good idea of the variance, and I can kind of do some base set calculations now that I have enough widespread data over, I think, like 4 or 5 different dollar store pack sets. See, there's another holo. I get enough data here to work by. I get a pretty good idea what's going on with these dollar store packs. I think probably based on your area, it's going to depend on like what they're doing. It seems like to me that they're going from one thing to the other. But it's also a little random because I think that Unbroken Bonds and a couple of those other ones, Lost Thunder and whatnot, I think those were Sun and Moon as well, but this is the Sun and Moon base set. So they may just, like, depending on the branch, the Dollar Tree, Dollar Family, what have you, they might just randomly look through their pile of stuff and see what they've got. I really don't know. Okay. These are the teen packs. Still got 2 more teen packs before we go into the 20 weights. We got 3 of those 8.20s and up. Okay, open these the way so that they're butt facing the camera. Okay. Oops, that's not where I wanted that. Okay. Okay, Sandile. Oh, and then there's your reverse holo. That's the thing though. With these like lower heavyweights, what you could call them, I think you get a chance of getting these reverse holo foils. I think the heavier ones though, I think these last 3, they might all be like the V's, the VMAX. That's what I'm guessing, but we'll see if I'm right. 1 more teens after this. Let's sleeve this bad boy up real quick. Those reverse holos, they really mess with the holo foil odds, which I guess, you know, nowadays you don't really necessarily look for holo foils themselves. You're probably looking for more like the amazing rares and stuff like that, which probably way different, but I really don't have enough information just from the heavy packs. Like I have information from low packs. I have information from some middleweight stuff. I have some information a little bit less than the middleweight stuff on the heavy. So it's just like it's a compile of information, and all of that has really led me to just like quite a few question marks with just a few answers. Basically heavy good, just like kind of caveman thinking about it, but all right. How do you even pronounce that? Togedemaru? There we go. There's a reverse holo rare. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let's leave that bad boy up before we... And, oh, actually, I really like that Alolan Raticate. He's so fat. He looks mad. He looks mad that he's alive. All right, that was a mouse-filled pack with the Togedemaru. They're really trying to... And it's electric? I think it's really... Is it another mouse Pokemon? See, the Roly-Poly Pokemon. It's basically just like a plushy Pikachu. Like, let's be real. That's what that is.
They're knocking off their own Pokemon now.
I mean, with the Dedenne and the stuff like, and the Mimikyu, they gotta like get as many Pikachus out there as possible. Okay, here's the first of the last 3. We're into the 8.20s now. So this could have some good stuff. I said that they were all like the not necessarily full art, but like the more heavily inked cards. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, the Litlin. Oh no, I was wrong on this one at least. That's just a Poliwag. Let's see here. Another Faticate. Let's leave this guy up real quick like. Alright, the last 2. These ones were significantly heavier than that last one, even though it was in 20. It was just barely 20. These ones are in the mid 20 or higher. Wish me good luck, wherever you're at. commiserate with me on my lack of getting the cards I ordered a month ago. Well, no, it was in November. It was late November, so it's more than a month ago at this point. Super depressed. Let's make things better with a gold card, right? No, just a reverse holo. Makuhita. Alright, we still got one pack. We can still turn this around. This music is definitely as sad as I feel right now.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm in a grave, like I died.
I definitely didn't notice. It's so comfortably sad.
Yeah, just like in my mausoleum rotting here. Without my Japanese cards. Sad. Crying. Okay.
It's like on an organ even.
I know,
to
it's
make
like-
it even more sad.
It's like the Phantom of the Opera is watching my dead body. Okay. Phantom. Show me a good card. Oh, I spoiled it for myself. There is a good card. But there's the Makuhita coming back to be like, it's okay. Everything's fine now. Hey! A GX.
Nice. What one?
The Primarina.
Primarina. It looks so. What? Turn it around. I can't see.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it around so I can see.
Yeah. It looks like Primarina.
Primarina.
She looks like a dog.
She's not the full art though, because she's a low number. I'm pretty sure that's how that works in this. But
Oh man.
I'm gonna check the number. I'm pretty sure if like I just like think about the values of these, that's probably like $5 maybe sitting on the table there.
What did we learn with your last pack? Just like lean into the sadness.
Yeah, lean into the sadness. Buy as heavy as you possibly can. I'm gonna quickly look at the price of that Primarina because that's probably the best one we did today.
It looks like a poodle ballerina,
Yeah,
and I kind of
it
love
looks like a poodle seal.
Yeah, I don't know. It's adorable.
I'm just gonna find in page here. It's like a ballerina.
Is it from like Sword and Shield?
It's from
or-
Sun and Moon.
Oh wow. I don't know
Primarina
which one anymore.
GX. Yeah, it's $2 whole.
$2 off of a dollar store pack.
Yeah,
You, like,
I-
doubled your invest. You made your money back.
on that pack. I think I probably made a similar amount in each of these cards. So I think that this was, like I said, is more like a commiserating kind of stream. I wasn't expecting to make a big killing off of this, but it's always fun to open dollar store packs because you never know what you're gonna get. All of these holofoils, based on stuff I've measured before, they're pretty close to these. Yeah, there's a reverse holofoil Poliwag. There's Gigalith. That's a pretty cool name. Trumbeak. We got the big guy, the Primarina. We got Shinotic. We got a Crocodile and a Makuhita.
I think the Poliwag is adorable.
And just like right where I said they were going to be reverse holofoil or better, that's right where they turned. So I basically got it dialed in. I'm going to stop buying the stuff that I don't think could possibly be holofoil. I've got a pretty good idea of what it is. And honestly, I don't...
Your heaviest pack was the one with the...
Yeah, that's true. But in some sets, and I'll have to do a little bit more research. This was more just like I said, just trying to make myself feel better about not getting my cards today. It's more of an experiment than anything else. But I did, I made at least my money back on some of these, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm not too worried about it because I learned quite a bit. And in some of these sets, these reverse holos are going to have like stuff like Charizards and stuff. So it's worth learning about. And in the very future, I might potentially just start buying heavyweight dollar store packs and reselling them to people because, there's something a little bit more conscionable about doing this if I'm going to help other people out too. But I'm just noticing the centering on this. Oh wow, that is garbage. Look at that. Not only are these packs bent to heck, but the centering on this Primarina GX is just dog shit.
I mean, you get what you get.
I don't like to curse on this stream, but that is just accurate. You get with dollar store cards. Actually, it's pretty much the same. You get some really good cards on the dollar store pack sometimes. But I would never do it without weighing ever again, simply because like Nintendo pokes you for as much money as conceivably possible, and as long as the people who are selling the dollar packs don't care, which they generally don't because they're getting paid less to nothing. So why would they care if I make a couple of bucks? And I don't even think I broke even tonight.
I don't think I made more than $5 total, maybe 7. So you know, you're gambling one way or the other. You're gambling, but it's just a little bit easier gambling this way. And honestly, you know, there's plenty of people who are going to pick up dollar store packs just to get some of the decent art. You know, because these are like, there's an Eevee out of there I probably should pick out that might be worth as much as like this.
Just because it's got a cute art.
Yeah, just probably worth as much as this Poliwag.
Poliwag is adorable.
But like I said earlier, I don't know when the Japanese cards are gonna get here, if they're gonna get here. Hopefully that's, you know, dealt with soon or later. I should be able to get my money back. eBay's pretty good about that. But I, if and when those are coming in, I'm not sure anymore. But I do have something else in the works that should be, if everything works out, and that's not a Skamaz, that should be in by the middle of next week, according to the seller. And that's kind of a different kind of a thing. And when I do that, I'll probably wait on the stream for a little bit. I'll just get it started and just like, okay, everybody wait to come in, because it's gonna be big. If it happens, and again, it's like everything's legit, and I don't have to freaking do like several getting a hold of people and making things right again with as far as money and crap. Everything should work out. But you know, I'm feeling pretty good despite all the sad music and the generally sad tone of the opening tonight. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this year. I think things are kind of on the up and up for a lot of reasons, for me personally. And you know, everybody, I was in the dollar store today, and everybody was super nice. They're like, "Oh, you only have that? Go ahead and go up ahead of me." And I was like, "No," I was like an old lady. I was like, "I'm not gonna cut in front of you. No, I'm not gonna cut in front of an old person." And then another line opened, and they were like, everyone was like, "Oh, go ahead, just do your things real quick." And I was like, "Oh, everybody's so nice to me. That's awesome." It's just been a really good year. So I don't.
2 days of it.
Yeah, so far it's been a really good year, and I'm just like hopefully it ends on that note. We can just keep that going from here till the end.
Go over ahead.
So yeah, well, no, I don't want to quit, but I do hope things keep going at this rate, and I hope I didn't bum anybody out, because I am feeling pretty good about things. But I guess I can't hide how I'm disappointed that the cards that I purchased a couple technically a month and 15 days or so ago, they haven't got here. That's a little disappointing, but I do truly believe they're on their way. And the only thing I've said to the seller is just, hey, can you give me the tracking information? But you know, they're in a different country. I just assumed that they were an American reseller based on how their page was set up. But maybe they don't speak the language terribly fluently, or maybe they're busy with other stuff, and I'm just going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully that'll be here by the middle of the week. If that comes at the same time as this other deal I got going on works out, it would be the most insane stream ever. It would be absolute nuts to butts, insane action.
What?
Nuts to butts, insane action. That's what I want. I want some nuts to butts action. That would be great.
That sounds not.
No, it's good.
That doesn't sound very PG.
What's not PG about cracking walnuts with my amazing man cheeks? I'm just not going to show that on stream. Anyways, I'm talking about nothing. I'm just kind of commiserating with myself, wishing for the best. And honestly, things have been going pretty good. Gonna try to keep that energy up going on in this next year. Wish me luck to get my stuff coming through. And knock on wood, as I hit myself in the head a few times, knocking on wood, make sure that I didn't get skamazed. But like I said, that's all looking pretty good on the other deal. And as far as the Japanese cards go, I think that's going to work out. So we started sad, we're going out happy. I'm thinking good things. Good luck to you guys as well. Hope things end up for you. And even if things are a little askew, like your Primarina GXs in life, things tend to straighten themselves out over time. But thanks for joining me. Hopefully I'll be back as soon as I get those, either of those things. If they come in sooner or later, I'm gonna just do it in the middle of the week or whatever, because I freaking want to dig into them, either the Japanese cards or this other thing I got working on here. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I could talk forever because I'm actually like I said, I'm having a pretty good day. Oh hey, this sad song's actually pretty nice. It's kind of chill.
Jazzy.
It's kind of jazzy. I like this piano. Oh yeah, we watched Soul the other day. If you haven't watched Soul, watch that. That's pretty good if you don't have Disney Plus or something. Like maybe get your free week or whatever, or borrow buddies.
Dude, it's totally worth it.
No, there's nothing to do with anything. It just like there's a lot of piano playing in that movie, and it got me thinking about that.
It's literally.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna keep talking. But wherever you are, stay good, stay blessed. Thanks for watching, and like I said, I'll be back as soon as possible, hopefully with some big things. Thanks, dudes, and good night.